Hi. So I know this video is dark. It's just, well, I can't be bothered to put a big light on really. Yeah, I'm making this video to explain to some people why I'm like I am and why I've been like I have the past few days. Yeah, I'm on antidepressants. I've been on them now for just over 2 months. Well, yeah, just about 2 months I've been on them. And they've helped a lot. And I can understand for some people that they don't, but they're really helping me. I never thought I'd have to go on them. I never thought I'd be on them. But I am. And in a weird way, I'm glad I am, because I can see the difference they've made in me. I see that I can be the person, for the first time, I can see that I can be the person that I want to be. Even though I still get the days where I don't want to be that person. I don't think I can go on any further. I don't do anything on them days anymore. Whereas, go back a few months, I'd have done anything on them days. I wouldn't have known what I'd have done with myself. I'd have done anything, tried anything possible. Anything that caused me harm, I would have done it because my mind just wasn't there. Now I get to the stage where if I want to do it, I'll sit here. Well, not necessarily here, but I'll sit wherever I am and I'll really think about it. Yeah, I might hold a pair of scissors. I might hold that pencil sharpener. I might take the razor. Hold the razor in my hand. But I won't do anything. I can no longer do anything with it. But knowing that it's held there in my hand, knowing that I'm holding it, that I've got control over what I do next, it helps. I know it sounds a bit messed up, but knowing that you've got control over something that you never did before really helps with how you feel, because everything suddenly starts to make sense. You open your mind up a bit. You let everything that you thought you couldn't do before suddenly just makes more sense, and you think, no, I can do it. I can do the things that people said I didn't do. No matter how hard they said and how much they said you can't do it, you just can't do it. I'm now like, no, I can do it. And I know that I can prove to them that I can do it now. Whereas before they'd say so much and I could only ever take so much. And I started to think I couldn't do it. I never thought I'd be in uni. Never ever thought I'd be where I am today. 3 years ago, I never would have thought I'd go this far. I didn't even think I was going to make it to 18 at that stage of my life. I was so bad, I didn't think I was going to make it to 18. But here I am. I was 18 last year, and I'm now starting to get my life back on track a little bit, which is amazing for me. Anyway, yeah, so basically, the reason why I'm on antidepressants is it's not a hard one, because, well, it is a hard one really, because I hate talking about it, but I feel like I need to talk about it. I know I don't know any of you personally, and you don't know I don't really know any of you personally, and you don't really know me personally, but I just feel like I need to get this out to somebody, anyone who will even take the time to watch this video, just to listen to what I have to say. Even if you don't completely pay attention to it, to be honest, but just to know that it's out there. Even if you don't watch it, it's out there. I know that in my head, mentally, that I feel like someone has watched it. Then that helped me a lot, because I know that someone out there actually cares for people like me and actually doesn't think that everyone that does self-harm, everyone that tries to attempt suicide is just doing it for attention, because I never done it for attention. I spent 3 years of my life hiding the fact that I self-harmed. I still hide the fact that I self-harm every now and again anyway. I don't go around showing it because people would think I'm weak. People think it's stupid, and I can't harm my parents, because even if they knew that for the past 2 years I've still been doing it, they'd freak. They know I'd done it in the 1 year. They have no idea what happened before that year, and they have no real idea what happened after that year. They don't know I'm on depressants, and that's the way it's going to stay, because I can't tell them. I have two family members that know, so and I know they won't tell them. But it's hard to tell people exactly why I'm on antidepressants, because I never really knew myself until it's all kind of clicked in recently. And the main reason is because when I was age 14, I was I was all over the place, to be honest. I was stressed. I was struggling in school. My grades weren't up to what they should have been. I had people telling my friendships weren't there. I had my friends saying that I was just no point me being there. And that hurt. That was probably the worst part, because I didn't feel like I belonged anywhere. I'd go home, my mum would be there, my dad would be in work, my brother would be there, then my brother would be gone because he'd have something on, so my mum would have to take him, and then I'd be there in the house on my own, and I'd just sit there and cry because I didn't know what else I could do. And then there was that day, and I just give up. It was like, no, I didn't want anything I couldn't carry on anymore. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to act. And I thought, I want this to end. So that was the first day I ever really tried to do anything about it. And looking back now, yeah, it scared the life out of me. That day, it was the only thing that I could think of doing and the only thing I wanted to do. And on that day was the first day I'd ever scared myself to a point where I just cried. And so that was the first time I ever tried to kill myself, and it was scary. Hang on, let me think. I was 13 years old. At 13 years old, I can't understand now at this age. I still find it weird how 13-year-olds would want to do it, but I was one of them. I never thought I'd be one of the 13-year-olds that would try to kill themselves, but I was. And it's quite hard to really get over the concept that you were one of that group that people said were attention seekers. You do it for attention constantly. You just want someone to see what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with you, when there is something wrong with you. They might not see it because you hide it so well. When you like you are, you don't want people to know. And if you do want people to know, then there's still something wrong with you. It doesn't matter, because to actually cause yourself harm and trying to end your life, there's something wrong. Something needs to change, and for you to be doing it means that you know something needs to change, but you don't know what, you don't know how, and you don't feel like you can confide in anyone, because I never thought I could confide in anybody. There was no one there for me to talk to. I haven't got that relationship with my parents because I never have. I've never gone to them and talked about stuff that's happened in school. Yeah, I've told them about a good day in school. I'll tell them if stuff's happened with friends, because everything always comes out like that. But I never tell them how I feel, really. I've never told them when I've had boyfriends, never told them anything. They basically don't know that much about my life. And yeah, it sounds odd, but it's how I am. And that's what helps me a lot, is by me, because I don't know how to explain it. Let me think. Yeah, but by me being like I am, it helps me at home, because it's just who I am around them, and it's relaxing and it's calming and it's nice. So yeah, but anyway, back onto the point. Right, so this is hard for me to say, and I know that I've got 3 of you, I think, on here follow me, and I know you're new to me, and I know that you asked me today if I'm okay, and I know I said yes, but the reason why I said yes was because I don't know how to say what I want to say to you, to your face. I can only just say it to myself, because I can't believe it happened to me. I never thought I'd be someone that it would happen to. I didn't think I'd be that person that could do it, but I did, and I couldn't tell you to your face because I do what I'm doing now, which is great. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, so here we go. And just in case any of my followers are currently watching that don't really know me, this part now is going to be a bit explicit, but it's my life. It's what's happened and it's why I'm like I am today.